What's up, everybody? You got VPB Money Man here. I got a very good video for you today. This is a motivation, fire under your butt video. This is a video to really push you to want to do better and put that work in. I'm going to show you some staggering numbers. But before we do, like, subscribe. If you like anything at any point of this video, think about subscribing and liking. A lot of research and editing went into this. If you see me looking down from time to time, it's because I'm looking at my notes because there's a lot of numbers I have to hit on in this video. The reason why I like to use Larry Jones, Keenan Grace, and a lot of these grifters is because they once started off good, but then they went to the dark side of grifting because they realized that's where the money was. That's where they realized they could line their pockets, but they also give a lot of missing information and false information. I want to show you the clips, and then we'll get into the clips.
I keep a whole list that the whole family gets to see. And the green ones are the wins. The gray ones are, I didn't get a clear signal, so I didn't trade. But you see all of the green? Those are the winning profitable trades on the live streams. And then the red one, I got a red day today, right? So about $300 or so. But again, this is a long-term game. I look at it, and I'm up over $40,000 still and down.
I know people that would quit their high-paying job because it's time for them to get Social Security, right? And so everybody's focused on freaking Social Security, right? The average Social Security check for a 67-year-old is $1,845. So let's just think.
Now, there's two clips there. I need everybody to remember the number 40,000. Just remember 40,000. That is a very key number that we need to concentrate on here. Now, Larry Jones was right. The average Social Security payment is $1,845 for a 67-year-old, but there's a lot of misinformation there. And I'm going to get to that in a bit. That could be a number of reasons, but that's because black people, these are the people he's keying in on, make the least amount of money out of everybody. Let's go over the numbers, okay? You have the Asian population who has a median average of 81,796. The white population, 63,544. Now, these numbers are from 2023. Hispanic, 47,684. Black, 47,268. The reason why those numbers are so low is because people don't make a lot of money, especially black folks. Now, I always say put your work in, don't day trade, bring your wages up, all right? I'm going to show you that I am in the top 1.1% of black males in America. Here's the statistics. 2% of black African-American people make over $100,000, and 1.1% of black men make over $100,000. And I'm gonna show you that day trading does not help with Social Security. Investing does not help with Social Security. It's what you pay into Social Security will be an average of what you get back. And they base your Social Security off of the best 35 years you have worked. This is why anybody can use these numbers, why your payments will be so low. It could be a number of reasons. You didn't make a lot of money while you were working. You collected Social Security too early at 62, and then they did the study at 67. And once you start collecting Social Security, you can't say, okay, I need more Social Security. I want to stop it, and I want to do it again at a later age. It does not work like that. Once you file for Social Security benefits, that is it. You have a certain amount of time where you could delay it, and I'm going to get to those numbers, but day trading. Do you see how he said 40,000? He makes 40,000. You know how he made 40,000? I actually had a commenter say the same exact thing, that following Keenan Grace, he made $40,000, which I know is completely false because there's no proof of this. There's no 1099 showing his trades. This is why I say people need to ask these influencers when they're saying they're making money. Say to them in the comment section or wherever you can get in contact with them, you keep pumping Moomoo and you keep pumping Webull and you keep pumping all these platforms. Can you show all your trades that were executed that you actually make $40,000? Meaning, don't show me a handmade spreadsheet that you made yourself of your wins and your losses of your gambling. Can you show me a 1099 of your reported gains? If you made $50,000, can you show me paperwork from a 1099 that shows me from Webull, since you pump it to us, that you made it on that platform? Can you show us a real tax form? Anybody can say the money that they make, but I'm going to show you the money that I actually made hardworking, no day trading. And like I said, day trading does not pay into your Social Security. I tell people, go to ssa.gov. You can type in that in. You got to enter in some sensitive information, but you will be able to see what your benefits will be. And even if you hit those 40 working credits, you need to have 40 working credits to be entitled to, I believe, disability, Social Security. I'm going to put up my numbers. I did this before. A lot of subscribers actually were impressed that I actually put real numbers up. These are my numbers. You remember I said I'm in the top 1.1% of black males? I've been there since 2010. I was in my 20s when I hit six figures. And as you see, my wages have been six figures or more. I'm not even barely breaking 100,000. I'm mid or upper 100,000s. But as you see, I took a pay cut later on because I'm starting to buy my time back. I'm at work less, but I'm still over $100,000. So I am in that 1.1%. So you are getting advice from a person who is in that 1.1% about money. Social Security is only determined by how much work you put in. It shows the work that your employers the funds that your employers have contributed, what you have contributed, and the most important, it shows you what you are entitled to by age. If you go out early, if you go out for the maximum benefits at 67, as you see, my benefits at 67 are way over 1,845. It's because I make a lot of money. This is why I always say, try to make as much money on the books as you can. And I know a lot of people are going to look at the glass half empty instead of half full and go, well, it might not be there. And, you know, it's going to get cut. Would you rather get cut from 3,600 or would you rather get cut from 1,800? What happens when it is there and you had this mindset of you're not going to work because the man is taking your money from you and only the 1%? Well, technically, I'm in the 1% of 100 and something thousand. Are you going to get mad at me that I've actually worked? This is working wages. This is overtime. This is blood. This is sweat. This is tears. This is missed parties and barbecues and missed family events to get myself to a situation where I can be comfortable. Now, let me put those wage numbers up again. Just because you make this, that does not mean you have this. A lot of people make a lot of money and they blow it on stupid shit. So this is why when I see people flossing in cars, if you're black, are you in the 2%? Are you in the 1%? Because not many of us are in that 1%. And just because you make this, that doesn't mean you're investing the right way, that you're putting your money to work for you in real estate. A lot of people piss through this money trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now, let's get back to that chart of the 3,600. Now, just remember, I said 40,000. So if you multiply 42 times 12, I'm looking at 43,700 and like $4 a year. That's just from Social Security. If I delay that, I can get even more. This is why I say you should invest. You could do what you want, but you should not gamble in the stock market, that you should invest to guarantee your money is going to be there. Put it in CDs at 5.5% to guarantee your money is going to be there. Because say you go out, right? Say you want to hit them with the peace sign, right? And you're done. You don't got to worry about not making the maximum amount in Social Security because you put your hardworking years in already. Now, your investments that are there, the S&P or the total stock market, you didn't gamble all these years. The money that is actually there, you can go out early. You don't have to take Social Security. This is what I want to do. I want to delay it as much as I can. I want to delay my Social Security to get the maximum amount, because once you take it, there is no going back. Once you delay it and you take the maximum, you now lock that in, that you are getting the maximum payments for the rest of your life. And I know 67 is a long way away for a lot of you. It's a long way away from me. But my mom was not the most healthiest person in the world. She never looked at a nutrition label for her life. She smoked half her life. Even my dad doesn't look at nutrition labels. My mom, God rest her soul, passed away at 81 and a half years old, and she didn't even take care of her body. Imagine if you take care of your body and your mind, how long you can live. My dad's philosophy is a glass of moonshine and a burger a day to keep the doctor away. He's got like that down south, I don't got to take medication crap. And he's deep into his 70s, still alive. And he actually did the smart thing. He delayed his Social Security all the way to 70 and a half. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what he did. I'm going to delay it, because he even broke it down to me. He goes, son, if you got the money stocked away, why not live off of savings and investments and then delay it and make the government give you as much as you're entitled to? I always try to tell people it's how you plan your future. You can't look at it like I'm not going to get there, because what happens if you do get there? Life is the only thing in this world that you can mess up with in the beginning and pay for it later on in life if you're not planned for it, if you have not planned for it, if you have not secured enough finances, because eventually our bodies are going to break down. I'm in my 40s, and after boxing, I need like a full day of recovering. Imagine what my body possibly will be like in my 60s. I'm not going to want to do these hours anymore. This is why I always try to say, know where you're going. Try to plan out different things. And I know a lot of people's situations, it's going to be hard for you to get out of poverty, because we only knew what we knew. We only knew what our parents told us. And a lot of our parents didn't have the proper information. And a lot of these YouTubers are giving false information. What I want people to do is worry about themselves. Try to make as much money as you can to bring up your Social Security. You want to make as much as you can now. Get a part-time job. Day trading does not pay into Social Security. It's the work you do, the service you do. Try to make as much money as you can. If you're making $45,000 at a job, or $40,000, try to find a part-time job to make an extra 20 or 25. And I know what a lot of these people are going to say. Do you want to work for the man the rest of your life? When you're 62 and 65, is anybody else going to be there to pay your bills other than the government, other than the man? Is Keenan Grace going to be there? Am I going to be there? Is Larry Jones going to be there? Is any grifter influencer going to be there to send you a check every month? No, it's Social Security that you pay into. They will be there to pay you every month. So this is why you want to work as hard as you can now to stack away investments, savings, real estate to fall back on, and let this just be a bonus. I'm not counting on this, but just let this be a bonus. Let this be your splurging money. Remember, you lock this in. Every month you will have a check of $3,600, $4,000 something coming to you. You can blow that every month on that car payment or whatever, because you can't take it with you. So if you have $1,000 car payment and you have investments out the yin yang and you're getting $3,600, and then you decide to do a $1,000 a month car payment, you're literally paying for your car with the government. That's how rich people get ahead. They pay for their liabilities with other people's money. No regrets. Hope you made it this far. Think about subscribing. No regrets. Get it.